Hey, I'm Alex. I play an all-time low.
Yeah, so the title of the last album was Don't Panic. In which moment of being on tour did you felt like don't panic?
Which moment of being on tour did I what? Did I feel like...
Don't panic because something happened.
Ah, okay, I got you, I see. Man. Maybe... I'm trying to think. They lost my luggage once when I was flying recently. That was kind of scary.
Did you got it back?
Yeah, I did. But I was like, for the day that I didn't have it, I was freaking out. Yeah.
That's not a cool thing.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I bring a lot of stuff with me too, so I was worried that I was going to lose it forever.
But you didn't, so...
I didn't, we're all good.
You released a second version of Don't Panic. Don't Panic, it's longer now. Why have you added more songs instead of making an EP or a new album?
Really, we just didn't feel like it was time to make a new record yet. Don't Panic was kind of, I felt like it was our strongest record so far, and it just didn't feel like the right time to stop touring. It felt like it made more sense to kind of keep touring with the new songs, and you know, the idea of adding a few songs was to kind of introduce a new single to the album, and yeah, just kind of extend the life of the record and round out the sound.
Are you already writing new songs for the new album?
Kind of. We've had like sort of a loose start with the new songs. You know, it's hard to write on tour, but in our time off before we came out here, I was definitely kind of working on some ideas and things like that. I think after these tours, we'll probably get like more into the creative process for sure.
So you better take off time and then be chilled out.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot easier for us to write that way.
Okay. Which response on the song surprised you the most?
There's a song on our record called "Paint You Wings," and I don't think I expected that song to be quite as popular as it seems to be. Like we still haven't played it live, but yeah, that song gets a lot of love, which is cool. I mean, it's great.
The artwork of Don't Panic has a look like The Walking Dead. Is an association of it?
Yeah, we kind of, I don't know, the artwork was really just supposed to be about like the worst situation you could possibly imagine, so we thought of like basically the end of the world. And yeah, I mean, it was kind of a metaphor for where we were at the time. You know, we had parted ways with Interscope Records, and there was nothing certain. We weren't certain that we were going to make another record, and we weren't certain that the band was going to continue. But kind of making Don't Panic is what pulled us out of that thought process, I guess. So yeah, it was almost like, you know, it was the end of our world almost, and we got through it, which was cool.
Definitely, yeah. Is there a song where you connect a special memory with?
I mean, I always have fond memories of bits and pieces of all the songs. You know, I mean, everything I write is you know, from personal experience, or at least something close to me. Or even whether it's about me or not is, you know, not necessarily true. But most of the time it's someone I know or something like that. So yeah, I mean, there's so many. I mean, I have really fond memories for the song Outlines on that record, because Patrick from Fall Out Boy and I wrote it. And we also had Jason Vina from Acceptance sing on it. And I just always, it's such a cool combination of people that worked on that song together, from all different kinds of bands and bands. You know, Acceptance is no longer a band, and Fall Out Boy was just getting back together and things like that. So it was kind of a cool group of people from the industry, I guess.
Followed by a plane tomorrow here in Cologne.
What?
Oh
yeah, I heard. That would be, I wish we could stay. We have to go to London. I wish I could stay for the show.
Yeah. Expect someone doesn't know you. How would you describe your music?
Just fun rock and roll. Good old rock music. I don't know.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah.
What is the greatest thing on being on tour?
Traveling and getting to go to parts of the world that I never thought we would see, ever. And really, I mean, with the exception of that, it's really just meeting the fans. And kind of getting to go to all these cities and play for people who support our band all over the world. It's a really surreal, amazing feeling.
How was it to play with Green Day at the big shows?
Green Day are probably some of the nicer guys we've ever met from a band of that caliber, I guess. They were great to us. They treated us really well. And yeah, I mean, obviously for me, we're all fans of the band as well, so it was cool to play the show and then be able to watch their show after and just kind of know that it was all tied together. It was really a massive compliment that they wanted to take us out.
So you're looking up to them. Do you got anything which you see at the show and was like, oh, we have to do it like them?
The one thing I noticed was they're really interactive with their crowds as well. We've always tried to be like that. We've always tried to kind of, during our shows, like interact with the crowd a lot and make sure that everybody's not just staring at us play our songs, but like actually they're in the moment. And Green Day really embraces that philosophy as well. And it was sort of, we had already sort of done it, but as well, but without knowing. But then to see them do it was kind of like reaffirming the fact that it's like, okay, yeah, like a band at that level can do it. Like it made us want to step our game up and put on a better show.
Yeah, I will think when bands react with the fans is more better because when you really just stare at the person on the stage.
Yeah, it's boring.
Yes.
It's boring. you can listen to a CD anytime,
Yes.
So it's really important to kind of feel like you're at a show, not just hearing the songs again.
Yeah. According to the Hustlers, how important is the contact to your fans?
Is what?
The contact to your fans.
Oh, I mean, I love the fact that we can be pretty in touch with our fans, and we use Twitter and Facebook and all of those things that we have to kind of reach out and be able to talk to people all around the world, and that's amazing. Just in the sense that 10, 15 years ago, well, 20 years ago now, but you couldn't do that. Bands didn't have that unless they did meet and greets. So it's we've grown up as a band that always had this connection with our fans, and we really tried to embrace that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, we tried.
You're undead often in Germany. What do you like the most about the country?
In Germany, probably.
The beer?
Yeah, the beer's pretty damn good. The Czech beer is also very good, but I would have to say like my favorite beer is like Czech and German. You guys know how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the German beer as well.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Thank you guys.